What's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. Welcome back to the Seattle Mariners expansion franchise, episode number 8. We just finished 2021. We're going in the offseason for 2021-2022. We are starting to build together a pretty good, solid team. Marco Ordonez had a very good rookie year. He's only 20. The dude can rake. Can't really field, but he can hit. Brendan Rodgers, our shortstop. Smith. Lamb is our third base. Bradley, DH. We gave this Grisham guy a try. He was meh. Walters at catcher. Cox got rookie of the year. And Esperaz is more of a defensive minded second baseman. And we did draft a 99 potential outfielder and the number 3 pick. We had Luke Weaver, King Felix, Whistler, Bauer, Lang, maybe, and our bullpen's pretty weak. So in the offseason, I don't know, maybe, let's see what's out there in free agency. We are locking up our players, and I think Ordonez is the next guy I really want to lock up, like a long-term deal. I think this guy's going to be a stud. So we want to pay him. Let's get to the offseason, though, boys, see what we do. So our manager has decided to retire. So we have to get a new manager. And pitching coach, and there's another one. Anyone on our team retired? Brett Ash. Okay. Miguel Cabrera finished his career with the Astros. Hall of Famer. Makes sense. All right, so we need a manager, pitching coach, and a first base coach. So Jake Lamb has a player option. I hope he accepts it. He had a pretty good year. 283, 31 home runs. King Felix. No more than 3 million. I don't know. $4 million for a guy who I think will do worse next year. Garcia actually pitched pretty well at the bullpen, so 2 years. I'll do 1 year. He's 35. $2 million. That should get him. Felix, I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't think he's going to be a hot commodity, so let's play out the offseason. Okay, Jake Lamb declined. Now, what does he want? Oh, so do we really don't have any third baseman. So Jake Lamb is a good option. Now his wins above replacement last year was a 6.7, which is pretty damn good. Now I don't know what else is out there. I'm not paying him 5 years for a 31-year-old. I'll go 2 with a player. If he doesn't accept it, we'll see what's out there in free agency. Okay, what's this? Sam Bolger, one of our closer prospects for... We don't really need another outfielder. He's 30. Good power, actually, for Victor Roach. In fact, that's a good bat. But we don't need him. We have already Ordonez, Cox, Barney Drew, who is only a C potential. I like the bat. Bollinger, I think you guys are telling me to have him start off in Double-A, and I think that's smart. Well, we could use him, I guess, I don't know. We have Grisham, but I don't know. I think... I don't want to give up Bolger on. I like Bolger. I like him. I think next year he'll have he only pitched 3 innings, so don't worry about the ERA. But I think he may be a bullpen piece in the future, so I'm going to say no on that. All right, let's see. Did Lamb accept that contract? He did, so we kept Jake Lamb. All right, let's do arbitration. So Weaver's eligible for arbitration. He didn't pitch great once he came over. A 5-year deal. It takes him until he's 33, but that locks up... So that pays him 4 years of free agency, which I don't have a problem with. Let's put that last year in a player option. Zitch out of the bullpen didn't pitch outstanding, but it wasn't bad. Like a 1-year deal for 2.5, I think is okay. It's going to be more like 2.8. Neuenhouse, I'm okay with moving on. Same with Elias, I'm okay with moving on from those guys. All right, so Ordonez had a good rookie year. Like I said, I love the bat. The power's actually coming around a little bit. Ooh, a 7-year. Let's just do it. 7 years. That buys out 2 years of free agency. Because he already had 1 year of service time. So, yeah, I mean, 7-year deal for 27.8. So it's $4 million a year. No brainer. Now Freddie Cox. Definitely want to do the same with him. Probably a little bit more expensive. Let's do 6 years. Let's do 5. I know that doesn't technically buy out any free agency from him, but at least we know he's signed. We don't have to worry about arbitration. Oops, went too high. There we go. 4.3 a year. Grisham, right fielder. I mean, I'm intrigued by the bat. I think next year he'd do best in the minors. So let's just do that. Esperaz, I don't want to lock him up yet because I'm not sure how much of an important bat he is. The rest, I'll just sign these guys now, and then we'll move on with the offseason. All right, so before we look at the free agents, let's take a look at the roster and see what we want to improve on. Now, we do have Felix Lopez, who was a #1 pick, 69 overall, definitely improved a lot last year, only 20, but that's really only blue chip, big-time prospect we had. Now, Trevor Rogers is a B potential now. He was an A. We'll see how he does. Lang pitched, all right, 4.03 ERA is not bad. Whistler pitched great again. I like him. Bauer, we are kind of, I don't know, we did trade for him. We'll see how he does. Weaver, I'm kind of high on. Definitely want to increase, make the bullpen a little bit better. Bowen as our closer had an okay second year. Nothing too crazy. Bolger I like. These guys I like. They're not crazy potentials, but they should be good players. Catcher, we have Walters, who didn't hit as well. I mean, he is signed for a couple more years. But we'll see what's out there, maybe in free agency or trades. First base DH, I still like the combo. I don't care what their overalls are. I like the players, especially Smith. Bradley, I mean, maybe that's something to move on later, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Second base, I mean, maybe if there's a guy out there in free agency that makes sense, and maybe put, I don't know, do we trade Esperanza? One of our first draft picks, unfortunately, he struggled really badly his rookie year. Got third base under control, shortstop's under control. Outfield, maybe one more outfielder. I mean, we have Grisham, but I think one more year in the minors. Or as like a fourth outfielder. You know, he's already 25. But we do have Cox, we have Ordonez. Bollinger's not ready. So maybe get like a 1-year deal on someone. So let's take a look at free agency. So, Archie Bradley. That would definitely help the bullpen. I don't want to sign anyone that would give up a draft pick. Tyler Anderson could help out the rotation, but I think Bradley is a very good. Let's go 4-year with a player option for Archie Bradley. And then like an outfielder. I'd love to get like a 1-year deal for someone. Stroh pitched well. How much would he cost for 1 year? 6.8. That's a little pricey. Soler. Ooh, wow. If I can get him on a 1-year deal, let's do 2 with a player. Give him a little bit more money. He is a really good hitter. Not a great fielder, but he hit 320 with 30 bombs. I think he would be a great outfielder for us. Pham is another option. But let's see if we can get Soler. And then we'll look at some other relievers. Flynn might be cheap-ish. $6 million, that's expensive. All right, well, let's see if we get those guys. Polanco's a Brewer. All right. Damn it. Bradley's a National. Buxton's a Giant. Soler's a Mariner. So we got Soler. So there's our third outfielder. So we still want to increase the bullpen. We only have $93 million, but look at the money we have towards 2023 already. $77 million, which means like we got our guys like signed, which is nice. As you can see, I mean, Weavers and Soler are making a good amount of money. Same with Lamb. Bauer is, I'm not sure if Bauer's worth it. We'll see. But Rogers locked up. Hopefully he can really start turning it around. Didn't have as good of a year as I thought he would. Cox and Bowen are locked up. Banda, even though he struggled mightily, he might be a guy we move for some bullpen help. Actually, let's see if we can get bullpen for him right now. Let's try that. There's a good amount of value out there. Let's see if we can get a reliever. Michael Givens struggled the year before. He's been really good every year except for 2020 when his ERA was 8.33. They do that deal straight up. Can we get like another guy in this? A catcher prospect. I mean, he's 25, but good fielder. Backup catcher. There we go. We get a reliever, which will help us out in Givens. We have a lefty in Segrist. Bowman's a righty. So I definitely want to get one more 80-plus guy. And maybe another starter? I don't know. We do have Park we can trade. He's only 21, though, so maybe he's going to take over for Esperanza. So maybe hang on to him. We do have some other guys, though. Barrero we can move on from. I think we can get a lot for him. Let's see what we can get. MLB ready if we trade Barrero. Can we get a stud? Tanaka and Tomas. Maybe. We know that's there. McCutcheon we don't need. Grandal. Sean Doolittle and David Peterson. Doolittle's 35. I don't want to give up a potential guy for a 35-year-old reliever. Chris Archer's 33. That I might do. Final year of his deal. Pitched really well, though. Peacock, I'd rather just not include. I'd do that. We get Chris Archer, last year of his deal, so we can get a draft pick if we let him walk. He pitched well, 3.25 ERA. We give up a shortstop who's a legit prospect. He's already 24. He's blocked by Rogers. So that gives us another starter. So now our rotation's looking like Weaver, Archer, Bauer, Whistler, and Lang. Rogers in the minors, or maybe as our long man. That's a pretty darn good rotation. Nothing crazy, but pretty good. A little righty heavy, but whatever. And then we do have some other prospects who I know are just blocked. Hardwick, I don't think will ever make our team because we got Beltran ahead of him. Unless he has an elite skill. No. Ramos, another guy we might move. He has a good amount of value. Hardwick, I think we can get a legit reliever for him. Let's see. Ooh, Leclerc. Now, terrible walks per 9. But good Ks, hits per 9. Okay, they won't do it for Hardwick straight up. They want catchers? Well, we got... that didn't bring up as much. They also want third base and short. They don't really like Francisco, though. Maybe we can't get Leclerc. I don't think so. All right. I don't want to give up Ramos for it. I think maybe give up Ramos for a starter. But let's see what we can get for. I want to get a reliever who's cheap too. Like I don't want to pay like $6 million for him. Minea? He struggled last year. He's a kind of Ozuna. Now he is a little expensive. He's going down, which is weird. He had a good year and he's going down. Former Ray and Bowman. Not Ray, excuse me, Mariner. He is currently a Ray. Steckenrider? Alright, they like him a lot, obviously. Daniel Norris has 3 years remaining. Let's get him. That's pretty close, and they have a lot of needs. First base, I think we have a first. Yeah, we have Span. I like Span, though. Just look at that power. Like, I think he's going to be an important bench bat once we're, like, playoff bound. Feliz has a good bat. He's a C potential. Another guy. We have some good first basemen. I'll say that. All right, Littlefield, I'm okay with moving on. He's an elite defender. He could be like a Doug Mankiewicz type. But if we get Daniel Norris, who's also signed long-term for 3 more years, his contract's a little pricey. But if he pitches like a 2.67 ERA, that's fine. And he's a lefty. That gives us our second lefty. Now, let's see. Can Ramos fetch us a starter? I want a starter. Tanner Scott. Nope. Mejia, maybe. Whoa. Oop, did I just see a 90? Addison Reed. I mean, and Visayano. Maybe. How'd Reed do last year? 1.45 ERA. Now, what's his contract status? Final year of his deal. Visayano, final year of his deal, but he struggled. I don't want to give it Ramos just for... I mean, Badeau, he's an okay prospect, nothing crazy. I mean, but I don't think Ramos will ever play for us. That's why I'm okay with trading him. But I'll try to get Reed. I just don't want to give up Ramos. I'd give up Grisham for him. He's a good player. I like him. Like I don't see a weakness in his game. Oh, he's not signed. Oh, I guess we can't give him up yet. Artulo, another elite. We have some elite hitters in this system. Oh, they like Stringer a lot. We have Bridges as well, which might just get the deal. That gets the deal done. Now, he's an A potential, but he's already 22. He's only a 56 overall, and he's not going to go above. I'm not sure if he goes above Artulo. Definitely not above Bollinger. And then we got Cox and Ordonez. So, yeah, we get a 90 overall reliever in Addison Reed. Build that bullpen. All right, let's go back to Ramos, see if we can get a starter. Let's pitch this year, boys. We're going to pitch. Where is he? He's already 32, though. But we're going to be, I'm hoping to be a good pitching team. Greg Bird. Nope, not what we're looking for. Not really seeing a whole lot. Who is this Tanner Scott? We also get a reliever who pitched all right. Tanner Scott really struggled. I guess let's try to do a manual trade. So, Francis, terrible walks per 9. Gaussman, pretty good walks per 9, pitched well. 2 more years on this contract. We can't take on the money. But if we include... if we include Bauer... But I think we should... I will include Bauer in a trade. I want to get a better starter, though. Urias would be that better starter. Oh, wow, that's going to... Ooh, it almost worked if I included Park. All right, we'll come back. I might be able to get that trade to work. Let's see what else is out there. Not seeing anything yet. Stroman, 381. DeGrom, 291. But the money doesn't work. We're going to have to take on, or have to give up some salary back. I don't know how much. Maybe we, Norris? Okay, if we include Norris, that gets the deal done, and we get DeGrom. Can we get, like, Montero back in the deal? He didn't pitch great. Or how about Seawold? Alright, so we do give up Norris, who I like. But we get, and Ramos, but we get Jacob DeGrom, a true ace. Last 4 years, 0, he's been south of 3. Let's get him. Yeah, we lose. I mean, we lose Norris, and I still want to get another lefty in this bullpen. And I think after we can maybe find one in free agency, or we can maybe find one in the Rule 5 draft too. We have that as well. All right, let's take a look. Lefties. Trevor May's lefty. No, he's righty. Liberatore is definitely lefty. Really struggled last year. Avalon's lefty. How much would he cost? $3 million? Let's just trade. Let's find the trade market. A lot of trades this video. Let's go find a lefty reliever. And he doesn't have to, ooh, right here. Oh, he's not signed. Like literally an 80 over. Someone like just Tony Watson maybe? Pitched pretty well. Shouldn't cost a lot in the system. Okay, we are really tight on money though. So, all right, we include Muno. That's $500,000. That's $400,000. Let's see. Damn it. Are there any bad contracts we have? Garcia's making $2 million. Did pitch well last year. But that gives us, you know what? At least it gives us... We'll give up Muno. That gives us a lefty, though, which is more important. They're kind of the same, but one's a lefty. So, now the team's looking pretty good, guys. DeGrom, Weaver, Archer, Whistler, Lang. That's a good rotation. Now, 290 plus is an 88. They're a little older, definitely, but then we do have Rogers, who's 24. Lang's 26. And then we got Lopez, who's 20. Relievers, we got Reed, Seagrass, Givens, Zitch, Watson, Bowman. Catcher, we got Walters, first base, DH. Second base, some might be a weakness. Jake Lamb at third. Brendan Rodgers at short. Outfield would be Cox, Ordonez, and Soler. Some prospects still at Beltran. We gave up some prospects for sure. But I think we're going to be a pretty good team. Now let's make sure the 40-man's all set, and then we'll finish the offseason. I think we're a pretty damn good team. He shouldn't be eligible for it. No, he's not. Bolger is already on the 40-man. He's not eligible. None of these guys are eligible. Who will be our backup catchers? Any of these guys have like an... Diaz has that great defensive, but he's a B potential. I want him to play every day. Romanowski I'm just going to release. Just, I don't need him. We'll have Baker be our backup, I guess. Shouldn't be eligible for the Rule 5. He is not. Park might be. We want him on double A though next year. He's probably not eligible. Shortstop. Bollinger, I want him in double A to start next year. Artulo in triple A. I really think this guy's gonna... He may be our DH if Bradley doesn't really hit crazy. He's been good. 266 average, 362 on base, 21 home runs. That's good. But I think Artulo can hit, man. Same with Drew. Like, Drew can hit. He's a C potential, but dudes can rake. And I think we're good. Oops, I want to release him. I didn't even offer him a contract. Evan White's a 20. Oh, I should probably. Oh, this guy. I don't care if I lose him. All right. We're going to have to do our managers in a little bit. Felipe Rivera's a Diamondback. 4 years, 16 million. Wow, I only got $4 million a year. Damn. Castellanos is a Brave. Anderson is a Blue Jay. Where he did the 40-man. Sano, 5 years, $63 million deal to go to Miami. Travis Shaw, Mary Ding Dong City's going to the Dodgers. Lindor is an Angel. Yelich is a Met. Billy Hamilton for Jock and Eric Feedy. All right, Billy Hamilton. On the moves, Anthony Rendon for Jake Bowers and Ryan Stanek. Keuchel's a Pirate. Fulmer for Upton. Michael Baez and Leodis Tavares. Wow. All right, so we're going to have the number 5 pick in next year's draft. Wow, Pint was eligible for the draft. Wow. I might take Anderson Espinoza. And I probably will. I might take, unless Bukauskas has a better, no. I'm going to take Anderson Espinoza. 1, I thought he was going to be a stud when he was on the Red Sox. I still think he's going to be good. 2, he can be our long man. He can be our long man. So that's fine. Let's see if there's a potential backup catcher here too. A good defensive catcher in Garcia. I'll take him. I mean, a backup catcher. He's potentially he's 29, but I think he's a good fielder, which is something. And I don't think we need really a reliever. Yeah, so I think we're done with that. All right, now let's get our coaches. So we need a manager. All right. We then need a pitching coach and a first base coach. I saw there was an A, but I want to see a guy if there's younger, and there isn't. All right, so he's 56. Whatever. I'll probably retire. And we need a first base coach, 72. I would not want that guy to be like on the first baseline when there's like a left-handed hitter just hitting ropes down the line. I feel bad for him. All right. I think we're pretty much done. I think we're going to be a... God damn it. I'll just let them manually pick someone. Tommy Phan's a Pirate, so we are right on our budget. It is what it is. I think we're going to be a top 10 team, though, guys. Let's see how we're ranked. 19th? Really? 5th in pitching. Bollinger's the number 3 prospect in baseball. He has 81 contact versus right, and he has a 99 potential. This guy, if he can create some power, but yeah, he's gonna get 3,000 career hits. Any other Mariners on this list? Lopez, okay, at 20. Park is at 25. And there might be others that the game just put. Frank Beltran's at 46 on our major league team, which I don't want. So DeGrom, Weaver, Archer, Wist, Lang, and... Oh my goodness, did they... And we lost Anderson Espinoza because they sent him down, which means we lose him on the Rule 5. That's stupid. And who did they keep instead? I don't care about this Lopez guy. We can send him down to AAA. Yeah, he'll clear waivers. This guy, Sulbaran. Just release your ass. All right, we need... I'm going to call up... I don't think we need another pitcher. Doesn't... Actually, I'm going to get another pitcher because we need like a long man. I guess I'll give Rogers that chance. All right, in AAA. Sure, put this guy in. That's a pretty good lineup. Cox in center, that's fine. Actually, I don't have a problem with that lineup. We need to add an infielder. Who can also play short. Okay, this guy can. Ordonez leading off. Rogers, Soler, Lamb, Pavin Smith, Bradley. Yeah, I like that. And I'll just make sure they... I'll do this right. Oops. There we go. And lastly, our double-A team's going to be stacked. So what's our budget at? We are positive 500,000 a week. I don't know why we couldn't afford those managers. That's weird. Our scouts, can we improve? We can improve international. There we go. So we have a better international scout. I was going to check one other thing before we ended the video. What was it? Oh, yes. How we kind of built the team. If you guys want to see, Esperanza was our first round pick of our very first draft. That's why I kind of am like sentimental with him. That Rule 5 draft in 2019, we got Whistler, Zich, and Segrist, and we got other pitchers too. But Whistler's been damn good of those two of the 3 years, I should say. Zich has been all right for a bullpen arm. Segrist has been good. Got Trevor Rogers in a trade. Same with Bradley, same with Smith. Freddie Cox was first round pick. 2020, a bunch of trades. That's how we got Ordonez. I forgot how we got him. Jake Lamb was a free agent, and then a trade with DeGrom. A lot of trades last offseason. And then we got Garcia in the Rule 5 draft. But yeah, a lot of trades. How's our budget looking like? So players who are free agents at the end of this year are Archer and Reed. And I think that's it for it's sort by overall. Reed, Archer, Segrist, Zich. That's pretty much it. And Whistler is a free agent too. No, he's not. He only has 4 years of service time. So, I mean, all in all, it's not that bad. I'm not sure if we're going to keep Reed and Archer. We'll see depending on their age and their performance. But yeah, I think we'll end the video now, boys. I hope you did enjoy a lot of trades. Revamp that starting rotation. Maybe we can make a playoff push this year. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. We got the 99 potential guy in the minors. Good farm system. Let's see how they do. And yeah, let's just actually make sure there's no big-time prospects in AAA. No, I'm fine with that. All right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later, boys. Take it easy. Peace.